Good afternoon, LAM students, and welcome to drama class. We're going to continue working on our spring play songs, and when eventually the date for the spring play, the new date, is announced, we will have all been practicing virtually with these videos, and we'll still know all the moves to all the songs, and in fact, we'll know them even better. So on Tuesday, we had the video with our first song, which was Treasure of Babylon. Today, we're going to be doing the second song of the show, Virtual Reality. Let's begin our class with a prayer. So if you would all please close your eyes and bow your heads with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day, for this Thursday. Help us, Lord, to devote this day entirely to you. Help us, Lord, as we continue to prepare for this spring play on our date to be announced. Help us to work even harder to make it the best show it can possibly be when it comes time for us to perform it. Help us to continue to practice all of these moves and the words to the songs, and to be able to practice doing the dance moves the best we possibly can. Jesus, we love you so much, and we continue to offer all of our work that we do on this play to you. In your most holy, glorious, and precious name we pray, amen. All right, so, as I said, we're going to be working on our second song of the show, Virtual Reality. This song is for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, just like Treasure of Babylon. Our next song also, the next song is going to be Mighty Deliverer, and that will be for first through fifth, but first grade is going to be the leaders on that one. And then we come to Our God is Faithful, and that's when kindergarten, pre-K, and preschool get to join in. But for now, we're on our second song of the show, and this is first through fifth grade. You're all going to be, everybody in first through fifth is going to be singing and dancing it. So make sure you're practicing the words and all of the motions. So virtual reality, let's go through the motions one by one, and then we'll try it all with music, and you can practice along with that at home. Remember, I'm going to be mirroring the moves, so you can follow the moves exactly as you see them on the screen. So when I put out my right hand, you can put out your right hand, just like this, the same side of the screen that you're seeing, and you'll get used to that. I'm doing them backwards so that you can just watch the screen and do it the exact same way I am, and you'll get used to right and left. Okay, so virtual reality starts out with, we call it virtual reality. We want to make sure that we right as soon as the music starts, there's a little bit of dialogue, and we're standing here ready to bring our hands up with our fingers out and be down here in front of our eyes for the word it. We want to try to cover our eyes but leave our mouth open. So we start like our little fingers from our nose up, and we're crossing our fingers. We can still see through, and then we're going to slowly open them up. So we come and we go, we call it, and the timing to be there is on the word it. We call it. Then we open up virtual reality. The more realistic, the better, is when we start going forward, and we're going to snap our fingers as we walk forward on the beat. The more realistic, the better. And then we go side to side, starting to the right, and then on. We can't wait for the action to start. The chase, the pace, the pressure. When we're in this other world with friends, our hands go way up, and then we come down and we click down while we're moving our right heel to the beat of the music. When we're in this other world with friends. Adventure's all that matters. We're going to spin around. Adventure's all that matters. We cross our arms on the word matters. Matters. And then we have till our thumbs start to hurt. We pop our thumbs out like this till our thumbs start to hurt. Take your index fingers and point them to your eyes. Our eyes start to water. Then we are reminded. We're going to do right hand like this on the word. Then we are reminded we're in. So we have right hand, left hand, shrug shoulders. We're in another world. We're here on another world. We finish on world. Another world we call virtual reality. Okay, so let's review that first verse. We call it virtual reality. The more realistic, the better. We can't wait for the action to start. The chase, the pace, the pressure. Our hands go right up when we're in this other world with friends. Adventure's all that matters. here come our thumbs, till our thumbs start to hurt, our eyes start to water. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. Good, then we have some dialogue here, at which time all of the dancers, which is everybody except those who are speaking the dialogue, steps side to side, and we're going to go right then left. So you step, 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 and you can just keep your hands at your side here like this, but what you're doing here is you're going step, and then you're just touching your other foot on the ground. Step, touch, step, or you can do a tap. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. And you do this to the rhythm of the music all during the next dialogue. But you're waiting for right when the second verse is going to start, and that's going to start again with we call it virtual reality. And you hear that coming up in the music. So you wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. You hear it, we call it virtual reality. The more players we have, the better. Same move, but different line. The more players we have, the better. It's nice when everyone joins in. We're doing our step left and right again, or step right and left again. We want to start going to the right. It's nice when everyone joins in and stay and play together. When we're in this other world with friends. When we're in this other world with friends. Adventures, all that matters, till our stomachs growl. Put both your hands on your stomach and make a face like you are starving to death. Till our stomachs growl, we can't stop the hunger. And you kind of shake your head on that. We can't stop the hunger. Then we are reminded we're in. We do the same moves with our hands. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. Then there's a little bit more dialogue. And during that dialogue, we do the same thing. We step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. And these are small movements. Step, tap, step, tap. Then we come to the bridge. Now we know what's real and what isn't. Here's our vines. We're going to first vine to the left. So we're going to go, now we know, a vine is where we go step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, together. And we do the same thing the other way. Step, behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, together. That's a vine. The timing of that is, now we know what's real and what isn't. There's a reason this is called a game. And in here we learn great lessons that apply to us every day. It's cool to be with someone else. We're going to turn to the left, and we're going to stomp our foot and punch our fist down right on the word cool as we're looking out. So our body is this way, but our head is this way. It's cool to be with someone else. Then we go the other way. When you're searching for the key, the chance to win, to save the day. We go down first on our left knee. The chance to win, to save the day, to save the day. Our other knee goes down. Then we're going to crouch down. We start actually by going down on our right knee. No. It is, yeah, so let's see here. 1, 2, and then we're crouched. So we should be crouched on our right, so we start on right. Yeah, so we go down on our right knee. The chance to win, to save the day. Then we crouch down like this with our hands on our right knee. The opportunity to succeed. And then we jump up, and we don't put our hands up here, just keep your hands down, we jump up like this. It's virtual reality, and you want to really have a big pop up so your feet come all the way off the ground. Okay, so, and that's the end. It's virtual reality, that's the whole bridge. So let's try the bridge again. Let's see, so it starts out with, now we know what's real and what isn't, and we're going to the left first. Now we know what's real and what isn't. There's a reason this is called a game. Then we go the other way. And in here we learn great lessons that apply to us every day. It's cool. It's cool to be with someone else. And we turn the other way. When you're searching for the key, the chance to win. So we go down first on our right knee. The chance to win, to save the day, the opportunity to succeed. It's virtual reality. We go back into the last verse, or the last chorus. When we're in this other world with friends, adventures, all that matters, till the screen starts to dim. We have our imaginary video game remote control, and we're using our thumbs to do the controls. and we're looking at the screen till the screen starts to dim, the game starts to lag. Here we start to look really concerned. And finally our batteries, and then right as we start to say the word die, and we do want to say the word die, that's when we droop down and pretend like our battery's just completely drained. And finally our batteries die. Then we hear a little zoom, we wait just a minute, and then we come back up as if we're coming back to life. We're in another world we call virtual reality. Bring your hands down and wait for it. This other world we call virtual reality. And we just hold there and wait as we're looking at the audience and smiling. And then when they're done applauding, we go back to doing what's normal. Okay? All right, so I think we're ready to try that with music. Virtual reality. All right, here we go. Virtual reality. And remember, we start a little bit further back so that we can come forward. We call it virtual reality. The more realistic, the better. We can't wait for the action to start, the chase, the pace, the pressure. When we're in this other world with friends, adventure's all that matters. Till our thumbs start to hurt, our eyes start to water. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. And then we step side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do that during this dialogue. So this virtual reality game is a new thing, right? Yes, it's the newest video game in the world. It makes you feel like you're really in the adventure. And what do you have in your packs? We can bring along any virtual item we think will help us in the adventure. I brought a phone charger. Now all you need is an outlet. We call it virtual reality. The more players we have, the better. It's nice when everyone joins in. We stay and play together. When we're in this other world with friends, adventure's all that matters. Till our stomach growls, we can't stop the hunger. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. Step side to side again. Step, 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 step. Okay, and you do that during this dialogue. With virtual reality, we can go anywhere. We can jump from one time to another. Where have you gone? We've been way back in the past. Places like the Wild West. The Wild West? Yeah, I guess that's really the way future to you. And what do you think about the great kingdom of Babylon? Well, it ain't the Wild West, that's for sure. Now we know what's real and what isn't. There's a reason this is called a game. And in here we learn great lessons that apply to us every day. It's cool to be with someone else when you're searching for the key. The chance to win, to save the day, the opportunity to succeed. It's virtual reality when we're in this other world with friends. Adventure's all that matters. Till the screen starts to dim, the game starts to lag, and finally our batteries die. We're in another world we call virtual reality. This other world we call virtual reality. Awesome. Good job. Now, let's review the songs we've worked on so far. Let's do Treasure Babylon together and then Virtual Reality again together and do them in order. And practice along at home. Give yourself some space, get your arms moving, get all ready, and practice doing the moves the best you can to each rhythm. And I'll try to do the best I can too. Here we go. Treasure of Babylon, 1st through 5th grade. Babylon. The next big thing in virtual reality comes with the money back guarantee. Treasure of Babylon. Treasure of Babylon. This game is the center of our hangout scene, and tonight we all will play on and on and on and on and on. Treasure of Babylon. With the upgraded headset, we're in the game like never before with our friends all beside us. We can pretend to fly and really feel like we soar. That's what virtual games are for. Treasure of Babylon. Treasure of Babylon. With a city to explore and a treasure to seek, we are adventurer wannabes. Treasure of Babylon. Treasure of Babylon. To beat this game, we must be clever and keen, and tonight we all will play on and on and on and on and on. Treasure of Babylon. Good, good. Okay, let's go on now to do virtual reality again while we have it fresh in our minds. I'm going to skip the dialogue this time. I'll just do all the movements for all the dancers. But you can practice the dialogue at home if you have lines in this part. Here we just gotta wait for it. And what do we call it? We call it virtual reality. The more realistic, the better. We can't wait for the action to start. The chase, the pace, the pressure. When we're in this other world with friends, adventure's all that matters. Till our thumbs start to hurt, our eyes start to water. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. Call it virtual reality. The more players we have, the better. It's nice when everyone joins in. We stay and play together. When we're in this other world with friends, adventure's all that matters. Till our stomachs growl, we can't stop the hunger. Then we are reminded we're in another world we call virtual reality. Now we know what's real and what isn't. There's a reason this is called a game. And in here we learn great lessons that apply to us every day. It's cool to be with someone else when you're searching for the key. The chance hours, till the screen starts to dim, the game starts to lag, and finally our batteries die. We're in another world we call virtual reality. This other world we call virtual reality. Good job. Good dancing, everybody. Well done. Okay, we'll see you guys next week when we'll work on Mighty Deliverer.